Okay, now the YouTube live stream also started. We start the session. And once again, namaste to all and welcome to all. This is online conscious gathering part 4. And from last 3 episodes of online conscious gatherings, we discussed about and clarified many doubts. If still you have any doubts about consciousness or mind, emotions, health, you can ask in today's session. Meanwhile, we go through some other topics also. You can ask about any topic, any question about last 3 sessions or something else, or about your health or about any family issue like that. How it involve how the consciousness helps for us to better our life and also better our happiness, our family health. Smita ma'am, there is no recording. It is now the YouTube live also started. So it's naturally recorded in YouTube. So no problem. No need to record in Zoom right now. Okay. And starting the session with perceptional breathing. Friends, anyone, the seniors of this group, can anyone explain how to do perceptional breathing? Hello. Who can tell how to do perceptional breathing?
So can I?
Yeah, ma.
For perceptional breathing, you breathe normally, but while inhaling, you think in your mind or visualize you are inhaling God's divine or God's energy, healing energy, or God's light, whatever. And while exhaling, you exhale through the mouth and you exhale whatever, suppose you have some pains and all right now, you exhale those. Otherwise, you can exhale out all your negativity and resistance and any non-beneficiary energies out of your mouth.
Okay, mama. The perception breathing given by Smita ma'am is absolutely right or wrong?
So there is one more thing to it, sir. You inhale God and you imagine your God inside yourself, and you exhale your I-ness, you exhale yourself. You release yourself from your system and you imagine that the divine is in your body.
No, sir, that is Vigneshwara breathing. Perceptional breathing is exhaling through the mouth.
Yeah, Swati ma'am, what you mentioned about Vigneshwara breathing, that is part of level 2. And some information you gave, no problem at all. The perception breathing is, Smita ma'am, absolutely right. Something is missing. Is can anyone cover that?
Close your eyes, have a smile.
Yes, ma. Right. Yeah, right. Thanks, Smita ma'am. Hello, friends. The Smita ma'am told the mentioned perception breathing is absolutely right. Can we practice? Before practicing, just congrats Smita ma'am for giving information about perception breathing. How you can congrats her? Hello. I'm talking with my own mirror.
No, sir.
How can you congratulate Smita ma'am for giving perceptional breathing information?
Sir, smile at her.
Smile at her. Okay.
Yes,
Just
sir.
message in the group that God already blessed Smita ma'am. Yeah, just message in the group that God already blessed Smita ma'am. Just message once. It's more than a congratulate. Very good.
That's such a kind thing. And they should all be blessing you also, sir. Actually, you taught us this.
I taught many people, ma'am. Only few can grab that. Okay, you got it because you already blessed that. Even staying in the light or staying in the position in the receiving mode, that also blessed by God. That's the thing we need to accept it. You know, when during the COVID time, after my mother's passed away, I became more emotional. And in one intuitive thought, I got it. If I become more emotional, I need to leave this body. That I understand. My intro thought gives the answer to me that God needs you. You need to stay. So leave the emotions. That's the message I received. So just I postponed my grief until I recovered. After I recovered, I feel the grief, so that I started making remedy for that. What the remedy for relieving from grief?
Grief remedy.
Grief
Grief remedy. Anyone tried grief remedy?
Yes, sir, I'm taking
Yes,
it.
sir.
I'm using it, sir.
Do you observe any changes in you?
I
Yes,
am
sir.
feeling better.
Sarita ma'am feeling better. Swati ma'am?
Sir, much better, sir.
Much
Much
better.
better because I was not able to release my brother's death, which is tomorrow is his 3rd anniversary. But otherwise last 2 years I was very restless. Today I was fine the whole day, and
Yeah.
I'm accepting it more easily.
Great. Very good. Very good, ma. Very good.
Yes.
Excellent. After you understand that whoever passed away, who have left their bodies, they are part of divine. They are part of divine. You know, in many past lives, we left our bodies. In this life, with our physical bodies, we are in communication through this Zoom. We do not even remember what our physical bodies in past lives. So only thing is, when person passed away means you need to consider them, they are part of divine. Then only you understand the divine plan. If you stuck with the emotion, is the emotion is truth or illusion?
Illusion, of course.
Illusion. Anyone else? Is emotion is truth or illusion?
Illusion, sir.
Okay.
Illusion, sir.
Okay, 3 votes for that. Anyone else? Emotion is truth in the message we got. Okay, emotion is truth or illusion? Anyone? I only got 4 votes among 54 members are alive live in this session. Another ma'am message truth. It is as truth. Illusion. Okay, 7 votes are gone. I want 10 votes. Of course, illusion. Okay, 8 votes. I want another 2 votes.
Illusion, sir.
Illusion. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now come to the thing. How to differentiate it is illusion or truth? Some people say truth. Some people say illusion. It might be 50-50 voting came. How to differ that? Which among these, if illusion is truth or emotion is truth or emotion is illusion, among these 2 statements, one statement is absolutely truth. What is that? What is that? For that, to know that, we need to come out of emotion. To know that, we need to come out of emotion. Just like if you are going through a car, your car got some problem. It might be tire got punctured, or some smoke is coming from the engine, or your feelings of some different sounds are coming from the car spare parts. What you will do? You stop the car, you come out of the car and check the car. The same way, to check the emotion, is it true or illusion, you need to come out of that. Even to repair the emotion also, you need to come out of that. If you want to reduce the intensity also, you need to come out of that, or you need to replace that emotion with another emotion. You need to come out of that emotion. How to do that? We will understand. Meanwhile, we will understand the scenario. Is emotion is truth or emotion is illusion? First, we need to analyze, diagnose the emotion. How to diagnose? To diagnose the emotion, what is the difference between emotions and feelings? Emotions versus feelings.
Thoughts become feelings.
We'll compare with the thoughts a little later. Come with emotions versus feelings.
Sir, feeling is something like temporary and emotion is somewhat, it will be a longer duration.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Once
Emotion is reaction.
Emotion is reaction. Okay.
Sir,
Emotion is attached, sir.
What, sir?
Emotion is attached. Feeling is general.
Okay, feeling is general, emotion is attached. Here, emotional convert to feeling, some and
feelings are with
feelings,
your
emotions come.
senses, with your five senses, and
Five
then
senses.
emotions become, you could feel like smell, touch, see and all, but emotions are deeper than that. You will have more, they are like not with the senses, you will have like jealousy, envy, anger, that kind of stuff.
Even feelings also have those names. And here the feelings and emotions, lot of confusion between them. The same way with the belief versus faith. There is a lot of confusion is there. And also knowledge versus wisdom. That also there is a confusion there among the difference between knowledge and wisdom. And mentor versus teacher, that also difference. They have a similarity in them, but exact meaning is absolute meaning is different. I will give you the difference. Emotion is, as Smita ma'am mentioned some part of that, emotion is which you use your senses. Feeling is without senses. You, in your mind, you have the feeling. Suppose you got severe pain in your some part of your body. That is a feeling. But if you feel, I'm unable to control this pain, what to do? You are adding the emotion. You are adding the senses. Even sometimes you start weeping. It's an emotion. It's not a feeling. The feeling is we can say lower grade and emotion is a higher grade. And when the feeling converts into the emotion, and with that emotional, you are making another new problem. You are making that. We don't know that. It is emotions that feelings are experienced consciously, while emotions manifest either consciously or subconsciously. Yes, sir, when we compare it to subconscious thing, exactly what are the seeds in our subconscious, we don't know whenever that moment comes. Okay, we have a feeling on a person as an enmity. We see that person as an enemy. Whenever we saw him, we got anger with frustration. We didn't saw him, we didn't get. These are the trigger points. This is like a tracker points in our mind. In our subconscious, they will store. Certain situations will happen, they will come. Suppose some people resist non-veg, they doesn't like non-veg smell. Some people doesn't like fish smell. Their facial expressions also will change with sensing those smell. These are the emotions. They can't predict that, but in their subconscious, they're all stored. These are memories. When the moment came, the facial expression will come. These are all emotions, right? These are all emotions. But here come to this. If you want a disease-free body, disease-free mind, disease-free family, you need to differentiate between feelings and emotions. When come to the divine, when you do the perceptual breathing and you inhale the divine energy throughout the body and exhale all the negativity outside, and you hear the emotion is there or feeling is there?
Feeling.
Both, sir.
Here, the first we added the feeling only, not the emotion. We're adding the feeling only. When this feeling added and you use your mind to elevate, and then this feeling of divinity, the divine feeling convert into divine emotion. Then that divine emotion comes through your senses, through your body, it works. Okay. The feelings can't exist without emotions, whereas emotions primarily exist. Yes, sir. The emotion, if you express, that is called emotion. If your body is not expressing, you only know what happens inside your mind. No one knows that. But emotions, that the person next to you know that you have emotions. Here come to the health criteria. The first fundamental principle of high conscious or healthy mind and healthy body is what we resist, it will persist. If we resist negative feelings or negative emotions, what they do? What they do?
They'll persist, sir.
Negative
That will
atmosphere
definitely
will
manifest.
They will
You
persist
keep on
and then they will
being
manifest.
They will persist, and if they manifested again, for the sake of manifestation, we got some other new negative emotions and negative feelings, right? Something negative happened, they will have some other resistance, some other negative emotions, negative feelings. So again, the situation become more trouble, more problematic. That's how we attract new problems, new emotions. Our whole world and our world, the present outside world and our inside world, both are connected with our feelings and emotions. If you choose the wrong feelings or negative feelings or non-beneficiary feelings, that will turn to your senses, and that comes to non-beneficiary emotions, you will become, you are the harmer. You may harm to your own, and you can harm to your own family members. Slowly, the harming problem got issues. It became a habit. You see an addict person, alcohol addict person, you can check their own families who have alcohol addictions. There is less bonding in the families. If a humans, they are started bonding with external world, naturally the bonding with the humans will reduces. If a person love bonding with porn websites, or he loved video games in the mobile addicted with the PS4, like the game stations, naturally the bonding with the family will reduces. Okay. Here, the emotions, when you come to the hormones trigger initially feelings, then it trigger emotions. In certain age people, because of testosterone and estrogen levels, they got sexual emotions. When they suppress them, that will result to sexual conflicts. Instead, we need to educate them to use how to rise into a kundalini energy, how to convert into a kundalini energy. That same feeling and emotion converted into spiritual energy. But the sad thing is, nobody is giving such knowledge outside. The spiritual people completely not talking about this. These people not completely talking about spiritual transformation of that. Okay. Now you understand the difference between emotion and feeling. Suppose if you got a feeling, slow down. Don't add a feeling to that feeling. Suppose I got a fear. If I add fear to the fear, what happens? If I add a fear to the fear, what happens?
It will create chaos, sir.
What's the next
Chaos.
situation? What will be the next situation? What will be the output?
More
So
of
you
fear.
Health problem.
Depend upon that certain conflicts, they will get health problems naturally. Even they get health problem. If they're not recovered from these emotions, that will continues. That will continues. Okay. So here we need to understand, if we adding emotion to emotion, feeling to feeling, we are downgrading our own life. It might be mentally, physically, financially also. The financial growth also needed clarity of thinking, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The clarity of thinking needed, even financial growth. For spiritual growth needed more clarity of thinking. The clarity or in thinking comes from zero or peaceful feelings or peaceful emotions or zero emotions. The point, only three emotions, three feelings are valid. for spiritual growth. One is peacefulness, another is lovefulness, and the third one is no feeling at all. Only these three things are allowed to spiritual growth. When it comes to the health also demands this. If you are, suppose a person got fear by seeing or going through a hospital scenario, he want to check his BP, but by looking into the hospital, looking into other patients and aroma coming from hospital medicines, and his BP is rising, and he checking the BP in the hospital. Do the BP, what is the cause of BP right now for him?
He's in the hospital.
Yes,
So
He is resisting that
Thoroughly.
environment. He is resisting that environment. He doesn't like that environment. So the BP is rising. Do doctors check the root cause of that BP?
they will,
No.
in fact, they start BP medicines.
Yeah, doctors doesn't need your well-being. They only need betterment of themselves with your results, with your body response. That's it. They give you medicine, they suppress the BP instead of clearing the blockages, clearing that feeling or clearing that emotion. So that naturally the vitals also again disturbed. With this medication, some other side effects also will start it. So with those side effects, the mind is become habitual to have negative emotions and negative feelings. They will add up some more. They doesn't expect even a small 10% of positivity in life, 90% of negativity will be there in the life. Even positive thinking, positive feelings also sometimes doesn't help us. Doesn't help us. Anyone know why?
So we resist the positive thinking. That is why.
Okay, not. No, ma.
Mind will not believe, sir. If there
Yeah.
is positive affirmation also, if at all someone is facing a lot of fear, heavy fear in everything, then mind will not accept that, no matter what.
Even they fool their own mind with the positivity, it may reduce the intensity, but it doesn't work 100% because in their subconscious mind still the negativity exists.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they doesn't want to look into their own subconscious, but they're working on their own conscious mind with the seeing the positivity, with the fake smiles, fake happiness, and escaping from the negativity. But it will help somewhat. It reduces the intensity of the negativity. But you need to work, you need to clear that from your subconscious. Okay. Can we know how to clear that?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes, ma.
What is the remedy to control the BP without medicine?
Just perception breathing and find the root cause, clear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Friends, let's do 7 times perception breathing. And we will I will give you a small method to come out of negative emotions fast. 7 times inhale your favorite God into you. If you don't believe in God, think that universal energy or subconscious power is increasing by inhaling. Exhaling that all the negativity, all the non-beneficial energies from your system is going out. After completion, please message in the chat box. Very good. Excellent. The real heroes you are. People, you're all blessed by God. That's why you are understanding the science. This science is not invented by humans. This already existed. If your negative genes have more power than you, you will deviate from the good things in life. You doesn't associate with the good things. You will naturally associate with the, or you can say, can't say bad, you can say non-beneficial things. At peace, goosebumps. Very good, Vijay Kumar sir. Excellent. Your feeling is, perception breathing is feeling. But as you elevate, that feeling need to convert into emotion. You need to feel that this body is not yours. This body is not yours. This body is not here. Whose this is? Whose is this body? Who is the owner of this body?
Divine.
Divine.
Is this your feeling, or is your emotion, or is your belief, or is your faith?
Belief, sir.
It is my faith.
Faith. There. The feeling, the emotion. When the feeling, a feeling converts into the emotion, the divine feeling converts into the divine emotion when the belief converts into the faith. The belief, what's the exact difference between a belief and faith is, if you don't know something, but you have feeling that you can do that. You can do that. You don't know car driving, but you have belief on yourself that you can learn car driving very fast. You can drive the car without even trying once. That is called belief. When you learn car driving, you already learned it and you already experience of car driving from last 2-3 years. You are going to drive a new car or your friend's car right now. If you now you had faith in car driving, not belief. The faith is more superior than belief. And sometimes in olden books, especially the UK based books, they used faith as belief and belief as faith. And US based, they are different. So we need to understand what is the author is going to say. Sometimes faith is named as belief also. We need to understand difference. There is a book called in 1930s or 1940s, a book name called The Magic of Believing. Book name is The Magic of Believing. I wrote this book 12 years back. This book is, he mentioned about the real word of faith, and at his time that is called belief. Now you can experience that. He always said that experience that. You need to feel that. You need to acknowledge yourself that you already happened. It's all about faith. If you have faith in divine and you feel that this is divine body and this is divine life, you doesn't care about negative emotions. The negative emotions comes to you. You doesn't care about them because you are not the mind. It will come, it will go. If you respect those negative emotions, they will grow. If you don't respect them, they will leave you. Anyone experience in past? Just message in group. I experienced it. Anyone experience that, not respecting negative feelings and negative emotions, so that negative feelings reduced after that? One person. Two, three, four, five. Not respecting means ignoring the thought. Don't work on the thoughts now. Only focus on the feelings and emotions. I will give clarity about thoughts also. Please wait. Yes. So you can see the changes in the group. Chat box, many people experienced it. If you're getting a negative emotions, don't respect it. Means what? Ignoring it not. Don't give importance to it. Ignoring means in your subconscious you are keeping aside. Let's say look later. You are not respecting it. You are not giving what it's demanding. Your negative emotions, your negative feelings, saying that your vehicle might stolen somewhere. You kept somewhere, now it is stolen. You got negative feeling. Run. Run means the negative feeling converts to negative emotions that comes to senses, and from senses your brain and brain send the information toward the body and make the body move and run and check the bike, check the vehicle where it is. Okay, so the negative feeling comes to the negative emotion. Now you run to the vehicle is safe there. But all this time you feel the fake emotions. The emotions itself fake. What they done is making your body week by week by week very fast. They make you weak day by day, month by month, year by month, year by year. The body weakens. You can't handle a critical situation, a critical problem where your help needed to the family. Your mind is continuously, habitually weakens by negative emotions. When your family needs your real help and with your full potential, you can't help them because you are addicted to negative emotions. Okay, here Gaurav Bhatt ma'am said very good. Whenever she had negative feeling, she says, I say thank you, but I don't need you in my space now. It helps me transmute. Yeah, it's also a good idea, ma'am. You can also say that, but I request you don't try to use words also. Okay, if the words work, very good. But after some time, our own negative genes create some other program to create blockages to us. Our negative genes want to pollute our own life. You look into the society, you'll just look into any YouTube shorts, take any 10 YouTube shorts or Instagram things. You observe that they want their growth, they doesn't want your betterment. Every ad wants to pollute you indirectly or directly. Every movie ad also. They say for commercial reasons we do so and so. No one wants a healthy family in the society. The society is programming like that. So naturally thoughts will come, emotions will come, but don't respect them. Observe like that. When you have control over negative emotions is when you have connected with the divinity. When you connected with the divinity more and more, you will have more power. So you will get more connection with the divinity. The more the light is, less the darkness. More the light is, less the darkness. More the darkness is, if there is more darkness means what?
There is lack of light,
Yes,
negativity.
lack of light. Check your life. Is your life is filled with light or darkness? From last 20 years, 15 years, is there growth in only financial level? Or financial also suffering? Our families also growing or not from last 15 years? Or last takes consider last 5 to 10 years? What great achievements from inside need to come? What is the difference between feelings and thoughts? Which comes first, feelings or thoughts?
Thoughts come first.
Feelings.
Feelings come first or thoughts come first?
Feelings.
Thoughts. Thoughts
Feel-
come first.
Thoughts come first or feelings come first? I feel when I study the scientific research on these studies, I came to unbelievable thing which makes me believe and which converts into faith also. Previous of that, I feel that from thoughts comes the feelings. Scientific studies prove that feelings are prior, not thoughts. When you observe the thoughts have language. Feelings doesn't have language. All the animals doesn't have language, doesn't know the language. Do the animals have thoughts? They have feelings. They have emotions too. We are as a social animal, we have the feelings first. From one feeling, multiple thoughts will come. From one feeling, even thousands of thoughts also might produce. Even that feeling converts into the emotion, the thoughts also might be increases. Let's check one thing. Let's check in one area. Suppose you are seriously studying a book. Take one book and you're seriously studying. Suddenly someone hit you from backside. Do you got feeling first or you will got thought first?
Feeling, sir. You
Feeling
get
only.
hit. And then afterwards, gussa.
Feeling.
You get
Yeah.
angry. Are who hit me?
Yes, first feeling you will get, then only thought. It's natural reflex. It's so natural reflex. That is the feeling. It's a natural feeling. We got naturally that. The feelings are first, not thoughts. But there are many books on the thought control, thought, emotions. But it's only work on humans. It doesn't work on animals. When you work on the feelings and emotions, it works on animals also. That's why Q-field meditation reduces the feelings and emotions. That's why it's also working on animals, birds, and everything. With the feelings, we are connected more. I will give you another example. There is a mother is there. Mother waiting for a daughter who is studying second standard. The daughter need to come by 5 p.m. evening. Mother is waiting, but daughter didn't came. Now the 5:30 p.m. The daughter didn't arrive. How the mother's feelings right now? Feelings or thoughts?
Anxious.
Yeah, that anxious is a thought or feeling.
First, the feeling comes. You become anxious, and then you think.
She got feelings more. She got that feeling converted into the emotion. And as time passes more, if it becomes 6 p.m., that converts into the emotion. The mother starts pushing father, husband, other people, take phone calls and run to the school and go through and check everywhere. That converts to the negative emotion. And meanwhile, the feelings are coming. Meanwhile, some other thoughts will come. What happens to the daughter? What happens to the daughter? By 6 o'clock, the mother received a phone call. And through that call, the daughter spoken. Ma, I'm with my friend's parents. I will come in 5 minutes. Please wait. After hearing the daughter's voice, how the mother feels.
Relief.
Relief. Relief from all the negative feelings, negative emotions, and underlying all the negative thoughts. Relax. Yeah, relaxation. Okay, the thought, the feelings and emotions are powerful than the thoughts. When the disease, when the problem at the feeling level only, if you recover that, it doesn't convert to the emotion level. If it converts to the emotion level, you need to stop there. If it is continue there, then it will convert either into body level or disturbance at the family level. Choice is yours. No emotion, no negative emotion in the world can help you. Every negative emotion made for harm you. Even you say, let's say this is a fire, the aqua flame fire element. This is lit by me. If so, it is my fire. Can I keep my hand on it?
No.
What happens?
Burns.
It burns. This is the fire, and same like fire. Fire have two properties. One property is heat energy. That is like negative emotions that can harm us. The same fire have light energy. That is like positive feelings that can heal us. Beyond positive feelings, there is a thing called, now I give the example. Once the mother heard the voice of daughter, the instant, that moment, she got relieved from all the negative emotions. That is the positive emotions. What does that means is she feel peaceful. That is the positivity, not expecting something that is positive. So most of the people, they think that positive thinking means expecting something. That doesn't work. It's only expectation thinking. But relief from the negativity, that is positivity. That is peacefulness. That is needed. So we understand that feelings are powerful. Feelings are powerful than thoughts. When we control the feelings, thoughts easily controllable. When we can't control the feelings, it will convert to the emotions. Okay. When emotions not controlled, that will convert into the body level as a disease, or it might disturb the family life. Now here comes the map of consciousness. As you evolve your consciousness, you will get more control over your fears, control over all your feelings and emotions. The less your consciousness, you're stuck with more feelings and emotions, especially negativity. Everything is doubt, everything is fear, everything you feel humiliated, even with a small thing. How to know one's consciousness level? First, you check your emotions now. I'm going to provide you a new type of map of consciousness soon to make you easy, which we already discussed in Tirupati. I introduced that Tirupati workshop. Now we're working on improvising that so that it will be very easy. That map of consciousness that exists, the conscious skills exist. That is, if you refer to the Taittiriya Upanishad, there are 12 topmost Upanishads which are translated and given their commentary by Ashankaracharya, Madhvacharya, and Ramanujacharya. All three these legends gave their comments on these 12 Upanishads. Among those 12 Upanishads, one of the top most needed Upanishad is Taittiriya Upanishad. In Taittiriya Upanishad, map of consciousness is mentioned. If you elevate yourself, you need to become the divinity. You are the divine. You forget that. I also forget that. We are working on my conscious level. You work on your conscious level. How you know? Just saying that I am divine, I am divine, chanting I am divine doesn't work. Doesn't work. The tongue, the voice, the words, these all ears, these are all given for the communication between us. Beyond the sound, you need to have, beyond these limbs, beyond these senses, you need to transform from inside. For example, you are listening to me because you are silent. That's the first qualification you got while for listening to my words. Suppose I want to listen to you, I need to be silent. Okay, I need to be silent to listen to you. So when you want to listen to the divine, make inner silence needed. Inner silence is needed. Inner silence means you need to reduce the feelings. You have negative emotions continuously running in your mind, negative feelings running in your mind. You can't hear the divinity. You can't guess you're on the wrong path or right path. You don't know the decisions right or wrong. Usually decisions, the quality of decision, it's a good decision or a bad decision, only know by its results. Even the people who fail in stock market, they decide that they will get more when investing in that. But the end result is they got lost. So after getting lost, they feel that they had taken a bad decision. While taking decision, no one knows it's good or bad. But we can understand if they are in peaceful mode, they are in a loveful mode, most probably their decisions never be wrong. You can check the history. Okay. So now fear, the fear is a thought or feeling.
Feelings and
Thoughts.
Fear is a thought or feeling.
feelings.
You know, when a
Feeling.
person having a fear, he doesn't remember the name of that feeling as a fear. He doesn't know that he had fear, but he's feeling. That's why when he come out of that feeling, then only he can understand the name of that feeling as fear. That is a feeling, not a thought. A thought only doesn't disturb mind. The feeling can disturb the mind. The emotions can disturb mind. It can easily get headaches, can easily get pains in the body with emotions. Fear is a feeling, not thought. When the feeling, suppose there is a fear is there, you need to understand why you are fearing. Is this fear is truth or illusion? Are the fears are truth?
No, sir.
Illusions.
Most fears are illusions. Most 99% fears are illusions. But still we are feeling the illusionary emotions, means we are in low consciousness. We are unable to come out of that. So who will help us in that scenario?
So which fear is truth then?
No fear is truth. No fear is truth. As per psychology, for the children, only two fears are there. What is the fear of falling down? The fear of heavy sounds, heavy noise. The children have only these two fears as per psychology on mind. Psychology. But as we grow up, we make new fears. The truth is, when you evolved, you naturally come out of these two emotions. The children emotions, childhood emotions, like fear of falling down or fear of heavy noises. Both fears will gone as you grow up. Meanwhile, we got back up with more and more fears. Okay, when you have fear, or it might have anger, it might have any emotion, come out of that. See that you are yourself as a third person. You are one person, that emotion is another person, and consider you come out of as seeing yourself as a third person. Look into yourself. Oh, Karthik having fear. The fear is so and so, Karthik is so and so. What is the fear? The fear about what? About future, or about past, or about others, or about money, or about what? So how much intensity? No, just to start tapping. Just start tapping and work on yourself. How much this fear? You're stuck in the illusionary. The mind is in illusion. How to come out of that? You check the intensity. Let's say from 0 to 10. 0 is no fear. 10 is severity. High level of intensity is there. You need to come out of about 10. Consider now the fear is at 10 level. First start tapping and look the feeling. Look your feeling, not on outside world. Just close your eyes and look at your feeling. How the intensity is. How the fear is. This is the illusion. It is illusion, but you have faith in it. Even you have faith in it, the illusion doesn't work. Because they are not truth. They are not truth. So while tapping, what happens? The body absorbs extra prana, extra chi, extra pranic energy, body absorbs. So you got ability to come out of that cage of negative feelings. You can come out of the cage of negative feelings and negative emotions. And you know our perceptual tapping statement here, even though I have stuck with these feelings, I have stuck with these emotions, I deeply and completely accept myself, forgive myself, love myself. There is a statement we need to say for 3 times. Here, if you want to recover your body, first check what are the negative emotions you have about your body. What are the negative emotions you had? What are the negative feelings you had about your body? First clear them, then only you are qualified to recover. If you are not just to taking medicines or working and expecting that my body is strong, and feeling that you have fears about your body, fears about your health. So it's like in subconscious you have negativity, and in conscious level you are thinking about positivity. Which will work more? Which will happen? Which will manifest? Subconscious will manifest, or conscious manifest?
Subconscious.
Yeah,
Subconscious.
subconscious will manifest. So the health problems will come more and more. So when you get health problem, the first thing you need to do is remove the labels in about the health problem. Remove the labels means don't use the diabetes, don't use sinusitis, don't use migraine, don't use heart attack. You don't know. Just work on the symptoms. You know the symptoms only. And symptoms, and you work on the your emotions about the symptoms. For example, a person got hit by a vehicle and he got his right leg got hurt. The heavy bleeding is going on. Okay. And he got crying. Severe pain is there. He started crying. Okay. Now if he add emotion, crying means, weeping means more emotions are added. So blood loss will be more. The pain will be more. So he went to a hospital. The doctor was not ready. Doctor is not available there. So he go to next hospital. Their doctor hospital take him and not get treated. For next 7 hours, just the nurse keep in cotton on the bleeding area. After 7 hours, the doctor came and suggested X-rays, and they went for surgery. This is happened to me. My negative emotions created more problems in my life. My accident, even after accident, the negative emotions continues. My negative feelings continues. That's why the first hospital, no doctor. I went to the second hospital. Meanwhile, more bleeding happened. In next hospital also, doctor readily not available. I need to wait. I need to stay there for next 7 hours to get the doctor. And after that, the doctor done surgery in a wrong way, so that I need to go to another surgery. I need to make a drilling on my bones, just because of my negative emotions and my negative feelings. I am the responsible for my life. Whatever happened, that is my responsibility. So from that experience, I analyzed that the more the negative emotions and negative feelings I holding in my inside world, the more negativity happening in the outside world. Because of that, I lost. My parents invested more than 6 to 8 lakhs. That all lost because of my negative emotions. My negative emotions triggered my health problems, which make loss of financially also. So at that time, I don't know all this stuff. I regret of that. So I understand. After that also some issues I got, but I understand that when there is an inside negativity means the outside negativity also increases. You can't control the outside world. You have the control over your choice. What to choose, that is your choice. Okay. So first your negative emotions need to transcend. You have a health problem. First look into what you're thinking about that. What your feelings about that health problem. If doctor told the cancer, okay, what you are thinking about those words? Doctor is wrong. I don't have cancer. You have feeling like that? Okay. Just check yourself. Be honest to yourself. We don't need to be honest to everyone. We don't give our OTPs to everyone. Okay. But we need to be honest to ourselves. Be honest to yourself. First, any problem comes, check your negative emotions. To come out of that, please come out of that. If you are unable to come out of that, use the tapping method. Here the statement again I'm saying, even though I have fear, I have stuck in this fear, I deeply and completely accept myself. Why I need to accept myself? My originality doesn't have any fears. I'm the soul content. I'm the divine content. I'm the divine context too. I doesn't have anything like this negativity. But I'm not accepting my true identity. So I need to accept myself. I'm saying here, even though I'm stuck with these negative emotions, I deeply and completely accept myself, forgive myself, love myself. Forgiving means what? Forgiving means what? Forgiving means let it go. That is called forgiving. I forgive you all, or forgive you, my parents, I forgive my children, I forgive who harm me. Some say that. Just say that please forgive me. In Q-film meditation also we say, please forgive me. We ask God to let it go, disconnect us from all the non-beneficial things. Okay. So the last one is I love myself. That is my true essence. Okay. Even though I stuck in fear, I deeply and completely accept myself, forgive myself, love myself. Here, what the statement we use here?
Thank you, God, for
Divineness.
Yeah, here we use the
Divineness.
divinity. My favorite God is Hanuman. I use Hanuman. You can use your favorite God. Hanuman disconnecting me from these emotions or these negative emotions, these negative feelings. Hanuman connecting through, giving me my identity back. Which words resemble to you? You can try that. Hanuman reconnecting me with him. Hanuman reconnecting me with him. Just you can use that. Just say same thing. Hanuman reconnecting me to him. Hanuman, I am connecting with the Hanuman completely, deeply. Here also same. I am connecting with Hanuman. I am merging with Hanuman completely and deeply. I am merging with Hanuman. Here the statement change. Thank you, Hanuman, for giving me my identity. Thank you, Hanuman, for making me merge into you. Thank you, Hanuman, for knowing my identity. You can use the similar words. Here the same. More the tapping thing, the more the pranic energy happens in your mind, your nervous system, your body. So it will benefit more. Even you can't expect the results. You can't expect the your desired results, but you can expect more than what you desire here. Sometimes if you focus on your leg pain, naturally your headache also will get relieved. Your gas trouble also get relieved. And after this year, the last one. Here, when you have the negative emotions, you need to disconnect with it. For that, do the tapping. If you have the physical world, the body pains, the family issues, first work on what are the negative emotions and negative feelings you had about them. Try Q-film meditation and then try tapping, and do these two repeatedly in front of aqua key flame. These will disconnect you. When your negative feelings, negative emotions are recovered, are gone, you are qualified to be a winner. And naturally, you are the winner of health. You are a winner of growth. You are a winner of well-being. But until you stuck the negative emotions, you are not qualified. Even you try, you can beg the God. You can do anything. You are holding negative emotions means you can't handle the positivity. You didn't get the positivity in your life. So try that. Okay. Friends, let's come to the tapping once again. This is the first point. Let's count how many points we have. Point number
One.
one. This
Two.
Three,
Three.
four,
5.
6,
6.
7,
7.
8,
8.
and next
9.
and top
Again
10.
10.
10.
10.
Okay. Here, total 3 statements. Here, what is the statement?
even though
Even though we are having some feelings, emotions,
I completely
Negative
agree.
state.
Accept
Yes.
myself and love myself.
Even though I am holding these emotions or feelings. You can say that a message in the group chat box. I deeply and completely accept myself. What's the next? I deeply and
Forgive
completely
And love myself, forgive myself and love myself.
I
Love
completely
myself
accept
and
myself,
forgive
forgive
myself.
myself, and love myself.
forgive myself and love myself. Suppose you have multiple works to do at a time. You need to do 3 works at a time. What your mind gives? It's more work today. It creates it's like a chaos. It creates a stress. Can we do that? Can we do all the 3 works effectively? How to prioritize among these 3? First, you have a dilemma. You have stress about the 3 things to do at a time. First, you need to relieve from that emotion. You're stuck with that dilemma. You feeling of guilt, subconscious guilt. I can't do all things effectively. You need to come out of that subconscious guilt. So you need to be honest to yourself and check that. Don't run with every train of emotions. We don't need to catch every train. We only catch which train suits for us. We will wait for the train which we reserved for our journey. Don't enter into every train. Entering into every train means whatever negative emotion comes, negative feeling comes, don't enter into it. Means don't feel the feeling, don't feel the emotions. Don't feel the feeling or feel the emotions. You're unable to control those feelings, try the tapping. And again with the divinity, always there. The divine, it is always present. The divine energy is always present. The essence is always present. Divine essence. We are not alone on this earth. Okay. Okay. Any queries about this?
Sir, I have doubt, sir. Venkat.
Yes, sir.
మీరు చెప్పారు కదా అప్పుడు అయితే ఒక్కొక్కసారి ఎమర్జెన్సీగా ఎప్పుడైనా మనకి ఇలా ట్యాపింగ్ చేసుకునేటువంటి హ్యాండ్స్ తో ట్యాపింగ్ చేసుకునేటువంటి పరిస్థితి ఉండకపోవచ్చు. సమ్ ఎక్కడ అంటే బాగా ఎక్కువగా సివియర్ గా ఓపిక లేకపోవడం, లేకపోతే ఎనర్జీ లేకపోవడం అలా ఉండొచ్చు. అలాంటప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి?
Very good question. The question is in certain times we are unable to do tapping. In certain situations, what we can do? The question is right, sir?
Sir?
Question ade kada?
Adenandi ade.
Right. Okay. The answer this question is when you practice tapping initially in your free time, when you practice your tapping more than your biorhythm. Your biorhythm means?
Your age.
Your age. If you practice your tapping for biorhythm times in your meantime, after that what happens is even you visualize the tapping, still it works. Because your subconscious created a method of programming for that. Even after biorhythm tapping, you visualize tapping, it still works. It's a very wonderful results you can experience. Okay. Sir, Venkat garu meeku ardhamainda?
Okay, sir. Okay.
మీకు అర్థమైనా చెప్పమంటారా?
చెప్పండి ఒకసారి తెలుగులో చెప్పండి, అందరికీ ఉంటారు కూడా.
ట్యాపింగ్ చేస్తున్నది మీరు మీ వయసు ఎంత అన్నిసార్లు ప్రైవేట్ గా ఉన్నప్పుడు ముందుగానే ట్యాపింగ్ చేస్తే తర్వాత ట్యాపింగ్ ని విజువలైజ్ చేసినా కూడా పనిచేస్తుంది.
ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే, పర్సెప్షన్ ట్యాపింగ్ విజువలైజ్ చేసినా పనిచేస్తుంది. ఓకే ఓకే ఎనీ మోర్ డౌట్స్? Here I got a doubt. Suppose a dry cough is there. Dry cough is about mind or the body? Is the problem of the body or about mind? Friends,
Mind.
dry cough is about body or mind?
Body.
Dry cough, is it about body? Yeah, it is about body. In my childhood times, I can say 10 years back also, I have the 1 to 3 months dry cough every year. Whatever the antibiotics, anti-inflammatory, many medicines I take, pyretics, that doesn't work. When I am aging and working on my own consciousness, I understand that when I am working on my evolution and elevation of my consciousness, the body naturally get healing itself. The body naturally healing. First, you check what's your emotions on that dry cough. Most people with dry cough or wet cough, they start resisting that, so that will persist. They start resisting, so that will problem. Whatever the physical problem you have, whatever the body problem you have, there will be a conflict associated with. There is an emotion associated with it. Suppose if you have a separation conflict, they will get skin problems. If you get a fear, they'll get a throat fear, the fear of suffocation, like that, you got respiratory related problems. And if you feel the powerlessness, you may feel headaches, you may feel thyroid. Okay, so for every emotion there is associated with health problem. For every health problem there are associated with emotions. You can't control the health problem because our body, 97% of the health body is not our control. You can't say what your liver doing, what your kidneys are doing. You can't say what they are doing, but they are working with their own subconscious programming. 97% of the physical body is not in your control. So how can you change it? But only the feed for this body is your emotions and feelings. If you have dry cough, wet cough, or skin problems, or cancers, anything, diabetes or blood pressure, or hair related problems, what your emotions on that issue, what your feelings on that issue, just write it down. Clear them first. First clear all the negativity of that, so that you stop feeding that disease. The naturally body works on it and it heals. Body have its own pharmacy, its own mechanism to heal any disease. It's only the body, when the body stops working, is when it is linked with different conflicts, different emotions. If you go to second medicine science course, which we are providing in app, in our conscious wisdom app, there you can look into, for every disease there are certain emotions. If you clear those emotions, they naturally get relieved. You understand how the physical body works, what happens in the conflict phase, what happens in the healing phase, how AIDS come, why cough and cold came, why fever come. You will understand the science in a biological way. Without medicines, you can recover. That is sacred medicine science. EMI option, installment options are now available. You can explore that before health problem comes to your family. Learn about health while you are healthy. Here we can't, the science is explored more. We can understand, we can clear that by understanding our own consciousness. Now you check the emotions about everything. That's the only thing you can do. When your emotions can clear, if your negative emotions are reduced or disconnect with the negative emotions, naturally your body heals. Naturally your life grows. Because the growth is part of divinity, part of nature. You see the tree grows, animals grow. You look into the pregnancies. During pregnancies, the baby in the womb grows. without your intention, without your sankalpa, without your positive or negative emotions. If the negative emotions are more and more, the pregnancy or nature can disturb you. Okay. Here is the, can you please repeat tapping once again? Okay, I will repeat, sir. And can I remove the thought of organ transplant that dog had to told for another person? Don't remove that. Why you need to remove? First, you need to have that person doesn't need transplant, and you need to feel that that person is healthy. You need to see that that diseased person is healthy in your mind, and surrender to God and thank God. Okay, look into our conscious beneficiary group. There, if you have any health problem, just post in that group and forget and do the Q field. That's it. 64 seconds per day. That's it. You will get you got relieved from that. Okay. Okay. So can we repeat the tapping once again?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
restart. Let's restart. Friends who are on the video, kindly try to on everyone's video. All together we do the tapping. Please on your videos. Okay. Okay.
We are there, sir.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's we start.
Yes, sir.
For what we need to do? The tapping for what?
Fear, sir. Fear.
Negative emotions.
Negative emotions. Vijay Kumar sir, cheers. You have aqua flame, I have aqua flame. Anyone else have aqua flame next to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Pallavi ma'am, you also cheers to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What negative emotions means, if you found the what is the name of that negative emotions, it will be very easy to divine to clear that. If you don't know the exact negative emotion, then also it helps. Don't worry. Even though it works, the divine knows everything. Divine is super conscious level. Me subconscious kana daati untundi divinity. He knows that. But if you feel more specific, you will get more specific results. So then cheddam, for what we will do the tapping.
So we can generally say non-beneficiary emotions or negative emotions, just in general.
No, ma'am. In general, usually we do in the sessions, but if you are as this in if the more the specific, we'll get more benefit in that very fast. That's why, ma'am. In the feelings thing, in the emotions thing, it's like suppose we forget something in somewhere, where we search for? In which place we search for the thing we forget?
Keys.
In the mind.
Where we left that thing, there we search for. Yes, where we left the things, there we search for those things. The similar way, where we stuck negative emotions, there we go. Suppose here someone asked about knee pain, back pain. First, check what your emotions about that. Our body have a great mechanism. Every pain, everything, every reaction in the body is made for your highest good. Is made for your highest good. Even the pain also for your highest good. Don't force your body to do so and so. Understand your body, why it behaving like that, why it is responding like that. You doesn't have the power to change the body reactions, but you have the power to give what you need, what the input you can give to the body. So if you change the input to the body changes. What is the input to the body? Your feelings and emotions. The more inner silence person is more healthy. You agree?
Yes, sir.
The person with more
Yes,
inner
sir.
silence, he will be more healthy.
Yes, sir.
The person who have more bigger charted boxes inside their mind, they appeared healthy, they're not healthy. They're not productive too. So let's have which emotion we will work with. Before that, we do with fear. Let's we associate with now we try with some other new emotion. Let's try about anger.
But does it have to be specific anger? Anger on somebody or anger on, or just anger we have?
Yeah, there are two types of angers. One is the anger is no reason, the anger is natural. They show anger on others, just show because of their I-ness, because of their egofulness, they show anger. The second type of anger is if there is something needed to done there, they are not done. It's a needful thing to be completed before that time or before something happened, that not yet done, that's why they got anger. Because they're forcing them to complete that work. The first one is egofulness. First, that's your inner honesty is most crucial thing. You need to be honest to yourself. If you have anger, is this anger coming from your egofulness, or is this anger coming from not fulfilling the things? And among these two things, and if you go, let's go for first thing, egofulness. Okay. Is the egofulness is good?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, the problem with egofulness is they doesn't know that they have egofulness. They doesn't recognize that. They can't fight. It's like a zombie. They become like zombies. They doesn't know that they have their own problem. That egofulness. We show that because this is mine, this is mine, this is me. They need to respect me. They need to appreciate me for everything. They need to prize me for everything. Or like that egofulness have multiple avatars than the divine. So most people, I think here you come to in this session means most probably you doesn't have much egofulness. So we'll go to the second part. Second part is the anger. You get anger because something not done, something not completed by others. You expect something, they're not up to your mark. Suppose mother got anger on children because children not up to the mark, right? Suppose children not completed homework. Do mother got anger or not?
Yes, sir.
So you understand so something is not completed in time for a purpose within the given time, then anger comes. Because why the anger comes? It's forcing others to complete it. It's a natural instinct, anger is. Okay. Usually, suppose you want n certain number of amount within that time limit, you are unable to do that, you'll get anger more. So you are forcing yourself. So the honesty also most crucial here. Are you getting on your anger on yourself, or are you getting anger on others? Okay. So by looking that, the tapping, how it will be. Let's take, I'm giving an example. A person A getting anger on person B. Person B is the spouse. Okay. Person A getting anger on spouse, the spouse is not supporting person A dreams. Person A have more dreams and desires. Person B is not supporting person A. So person A starts showing anger on person B. Okay, this is the thing. How we can do the tapping? The person A need to do. Suppose if person A, he or she show more and more anger, do the desired results will come? Hello?
No, sir. Because when you show more and more anger, the other person will also get angry.
Yes, anger gives more anger. Anger breeds more anger. Here, there is resistance. Because of that resistance, not completing within the time, that is the resistance. Not doing the needful thing, that is the resistance. The resisting that, he got anger or she got anger. So resistance, by resisting, what we resist, it will persist. So you can see the most financial problematic house, there are more angers. Who are in the financial well-being, you can't see more angers in Ambani houses. You can see more anger shoutings from the more people who take more loans. Because the anger comes from their frustration of not completing the needful things. So we take the example of person A and person B. Now the person A perspective doing the tapping. Even though my spouse is not up to my desired level, I deeply and completely accept myself, forgive myself, love myself. Even though my spouse is not supporting me for achieving what I want, I deeply and completely accept myself, forgive myself, love myself. Even though my spouse not doing the needful things, I deeply and completely accept myself, forgive myself, love myself. Here what? Here.
Favorite God, making him do the needful things.
To be done. Okay. Improvise the statement, ma. The favorite God elevating my family. When you work on elevation, financial problems also will solve. The harmony problems also will solve. Okay. Your health problems also will solve when you focus on elevation. No need to focus on separate goals. Only focus on elevation, all goals will be sorted out. My favorite God my favorite God elevating the consciousness of all my family members. My favorite God elevating the consciousness of all my family members. My favorite God is elevating consciousness of all my family members. And here, the same statement. My favorite God, Hanuman, is elevating the consciousness of all my family members. Hanuman is elevating consciousness of all family members. Hanuman is elevating all my consciousness of all my family members. 3 times over. Now the third 3 times. Hanuman is elevating the consciousness of all my family members. Hanuman is elevating consciousness of all my family members. Hanuman is elevating consciousness of all my family members. And here, the same statement. Hanuman is elevating consciousness of all my family members. Hanuman is elevating consciousness of all my family members. And now, here, statement is changed. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. So that what happens, their anger also will reduces. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. And here, 3 times. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating consciousness of all my family members. And cross their hands, and you can do it with one hand. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating the consciousness of all my family members. You can feel the statement, the meaning of the statement also. That also works very well. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating the consciousness of all my family members. Top of the head. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating the consciousness of all my family members. Thank you, Hanuman, for elevating the consciousness of all my family members. Perception breathing 7 times. 3 times is enough after tapping. Here you see, here the anger issue we project, and rest of the things we focus on the consciousness of others, because anger comes from not from inside. Because of outside world you're getting anger. Fear will comes from inside. Okay. If the egofulness is there, then how to work on that? Hello. Hello.
Affirmation to the self, sir. Even though I have anger, I deeply and completely accept myself. That should be the difference then.
Yeah, in I-ness or egofulness, the first thing is finding our own egofulness itself. The 50% solution is over. So when you find our own egofulness, the 50% it will reduces. It's like a rat thing. When if someone observe the rat eating, what the rat do?
It
What
ran away.
It ran away. The same way, when you observe, when your own egofulness, the egofulness reduces its intensity. That's why when you turn towards the divinity, or when your high conscious gatherings are happening, when you turn towards that, your egofulness naturally reduces and the divinity increases. The divinity increases. The natural spirituality increases. How to increase luck? That is the final question of the session. How to be lucky?
So elevating your consciousness, automatically things just happen. Your luck increases.
The luck.
I mean, everything gets aligned. So
yeah,
we
the luck
in
favors those who are high consciousness. Luck is nothing but the nature's favor whatever you have done, supporting your life, supporting your movements, supporting your changes in your life. The nature wants to support you. If nature supports you, that is called luck. If nature doesn't support you, that is opposite to luck. Okay, so to increase the luck, okay, we are already lucky. Practice all the methods, sincerely elevate your consciousness. Very good, sir. Yeah, we are lucky. That's why there are crores of people outside who only we know this consciousness subject and the soul thing in the modern era. That's why we are surely lucky. That we know if the luck is reduces, what happens? The people doesn't associate with high consciousness. They will associate with low conscious. They will associate with problems. They will associate with talking about problems. They will love that, talking about that, getting sympathy from others. They become low consciousness. When you are working on yourself and you working on your own consciousness, and naturally you associate with like attracts like, The high conscious people come to you. If you don't know that who are high conscious, try to have conscious gatherings and consciousness gatherings in your family, in your world. If you don't know that, then what you do? Go to our conscious beneficiary group and look at the problems who are suffering and just do 64 seconds Q film meditation for them. The people unknown to you. If you're unknowingly helping the nature starts helping you in return. If you don't know the conscious beneficiaries group, here is the link in the chat box. You can join that group. You can add any of the family member, all the family members into that group, even they doesn't practice our methods. Just you need to invest 64 seconds to well-being of all the unknown people in that group. That increases your luck. The nature owes you if you support the nature. Okay. What is Sun Mandala time? That is 12 o'clock to 12 minutes in the afternoon. Exact Sun Mandala meditation we will discuss in level 2. Normal Q film meditation you can do in level 1. That is exact 12 minutes. We need more sunlight. Before 1850, there is no chronic disorders in the whole world. At that time, sunlight, moonlight, firelight, all these three things are used by all the religious people in the world. After 1850, light was invented. Light comes, light replaced the tube lights, bulbs, LED and LCD lights are replaced with sunlight, moonlight and firelight. Now we have more chronic disorders. Please return to the source. Please do what your ancestors do. Stay in moonlight mode, stay in sunlight mode, have fire energy with you, carry fire energy with you. You observe a lot of changes. You can't see a suicide where the fire is there. You can't see killings where the fire is there. Even Bhopal gas tragedy. The Agnihotra the Bhopal gas, the polluted air doesn't polluted the minds and bodies of where the Agnihotra is lit. In Bhopal gas tragedy, it is proven. The history has many times proven that when these three are used by humans, their well-being is guaranteed. This is the real insurance. This is the real medical insurance. Okay. Okay, friends. It's all been 8:30. I will catch you later. If you have any doubts, please come to our chat, our Telegram group, message there. Actually, I want to announce one small news to you because today we are not make it, but I will announce in next 2 to 3 days. There will be a new surprising news, everyone. I'm working on that to make most of the people into next level and consciousness. Okay. And start conscious gatherings where you are. That's my request. Even if you want to convert into your language, if you are from Malayalam or from Oriya or anything in Kannada, I will help you. Or you can. We need to make this wisdom to everyone, as many as possible. That is our responsibility. I feel that's why I'm giving free. You also try to give it. Okay. Okay, friends. Thank you all. Bye. Thank you.